This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. And tackled there by the defense. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Well, here we go again. Ohio State and Oregon, 2 memorable games last season. The Ducks surviving in a thriller in the regular season, and then Ohio State going to the Rose Bowl in a playoff game and just pounding Oregon. It was a huge payback statement.
I don't know if I can ever recall such a build-up of a massive game. And remember, Oregon had been that #1 ranked team for much of the season. Had to deal with that bullseye. Had already beaten Ohio State, as you said, in Eugene. But Ohio State at that point, after losing to Michigan and beating Tennessee, and they were in such a level of focus that I don't think Oregon, early in that game, understood the type of team that they were playing. Very different from the team they played in Eugene.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Touchdown, Ducks. The special teams produce a score.
And just like that, we flipped the script in this football game. Great job of setting up his blocks, being patient, and then using the afterburners for this touchdown. What a play.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair.
Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Hughes.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Fights through the tackle. Here he goes. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's St. Clair.
Caught over the middle. It's Peoples.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to pass here on second down.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
Hit as he released it. Finds the receiver wide open. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And it's a direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Here's the second down play.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Hughes. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On the run, it's Whittington.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gives it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Moore. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
He lets it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for his big tight end.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To the air. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to...
Breaks into the clear.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Toss it to the back, running left. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. The tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Going to try to use his legs here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they come roaring back now.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Trying to find room. It's Whittington. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Breaks into the clear.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Set of downs after that completion. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Grab behind the line. It's Hughes.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To dart right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
On the move now.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up.
Looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here late. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try the option play here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the 1st down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was quick.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this.
Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back. Look.
Here he goes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Well, this was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.